In cooking, baking is something when you do, it keeps you so engrossed that it takes you to another world and yet keep you excited. Hello and welcome to Sanjeev Kapoor Khazana and to the Ultimate Baking Series with me, Chef Afraz. Today I'm going to show you a very interesting recipe of a chocolate mud cake. So first off, I'm going to chop the dark chocolate. I'm going to roughly chop the dark chocolate as I'm going to melt this in the microwave. So I'm going to use around 180 grams of dark chocolate. So I'm going to transfer the chopped chocolate into a bowl. And now I'm going to microwave this for around a minute. So now that the chocolate has melted, I'm going to set this aside. And to the butter, I'm going to add around 3/4 cup of castor sugar. And now with the help of a wooden spatula, I'm going to mix the butter and sugar nicely. And now after mixing the butter and sugar nicely, with the help of an electric beater, I'm going to beat this till it is nice and creamy. And now when the butter and sugar is nicely mixed and creamed, I'm going to add a tablespoon of vanilla essence. And then I'm going to break an egg. And again continue beating this. Scrape it from all the sides so that the mixture is nicely mixed. And now finally the last egg. And again I'm going to beat this. And now I'm going to add the melted chocolate. Baking is very simple. You just need to follow some right guidelines and there you go, you can be an expert in baking. So after adding the chocolate, again I'm going to mix this nicely. So once this is mixed nicely, I'm going to sieve the refined flour. So I'm going to add 1/4 cup of refined flour. So I'm going to sieve the refined flour. And then with this I'm going to add some cocoa powder, around 3 tablespoons of cocoa powder. And then I'm going to add a teaspoon of baking powder. And then I'm going to fold the mixture gently. So once the refined flour and cocoa powder is nicely incorporated with the egg butter mixture, next over here I have some warm water, to which I'm going to add a tablespoon of instant coffee. Give this a mix. Then I'm going to add this to the mixture. Again fold the mixture nicely. So now our cake batter is ready. The consistency is just proper. Now that we have already greased our tin with butter, finally I'm going to dust some refined flour. So once nicely greased, I'm going to put the cake batter into the mold. And now I'm going to give this a nice stir. And I've already preheated my oven to 180 degrees Celsius, and now this will go in the oven for around 40 to 45 minutes. So now as you can see, the mud cake has perfectly baked and I've got it down to the room temperature. So now let's demold this. And now I'm going to slightly level the upper part. And now I'm going to transfer this to a turntable. And now to dress, I have some chocolate ganache over here. So I'm going to just pour it on the top and just create some peaks. So here you go, a very interesting dessert of chocolate mud cake is ready. Stay tuned, I'll be using this recipe to make an interesting dessert. Hi, my name is Afraz, and if you want to learn new exciting and innovative recipes, do subscribe to us on our YouTube channel, Sanjeev Kapoor Khazana.